Pembry in South Wales is the venue for a double-header weekend of action in the BMW Mini Rallycross Championship, with David Bell, the man to beat, double winner. Drew Bellaby, though, fastest in Q1 and Q2. David Bell topped the times in Q3. James Osborne, best of the rest as we get set for the final. Drew Bellaby on pole, David Bell middle of row one, James Osborne on the outside of the front row. Then it's Martin Hawks lining up alongside Stephen Brown, Andy Hawks, Dave Ward and Christophe Cozon on the last row of the grid. This is going to be spectacular. Lights go green and it's blast off. Who makes the best start? David Bell makes a good getaway from the middle of the front row and grabs the advantage. James Osborne round the outside, and Drew Bellaby from pole position hung out to dry a bit really on the outside. So Bell grabs the lead. Osborne in the Bell team run car tries to force the issue on the inside. There's a brief rub between them. Bellaby up to second, two wheels on the dirt, but does at least secure the place and gets onto the back of David Bell here. Down Speedway straight they come, heading to the hairpin. Drew Bellaby grabs a gear. Sister Page has had a pretty rotten day in Super National. Brake hard, turn right, onto the loose. David Bell, though, after that good start, has the advantage as he bounces his way across the loose section, up through Hanson's. Martin Hawks in the red car, runner-up last year, champion 2 years ago. David Bell, the reigning champion, has the advantage, but Drew Bellaby is staying with him. Onto the tarmac they come once again. Foot hard down, up through the power, grab a gear. There is James Osborne, relative newcomer to Rallycross, only came into the sport midway through last year, the motorsport engineering student. And he gets better and better and better each time out, no question. The race leaders then onto Speedway straight. The Hawkses are fourth and fifth, Martin ahead of Andy at the moment, and they brake hard down towards the hairpin. Now there is James Osborne going after Drew Bellaby, who in turn is looking to try to get onto the back of this leading car of David Bell. Through they sprint across the loose, on board with Bellaby. Avoids the curve, avoids the tar stacks, but all the while trying to shorten the lap as much as possible and claw back valuable tenths of a second. David Bell, however, vastly experienced in these cars, knows exactly what he's doing. His father, Tony Bell, was a very rapid rallycrosser in years past as well. And the reigning champion, indeed double champion, David Bell, has the advantage. There is Drew Bellaby, another second-generation racer, because Dad Dave has been a mainstay of rallycross for decades, it feels like. Twice a runner-up in juniors, once, I should say, a runner-up in minis, because she was the runner-up to Martin Hawks back in 2017. Right now, Drew Bellaby frustrated. She can't quite get near enough to have a go. See how dusty it is. This, the mid-pack, and they're trying to battle through the dust cloud. Dave Ward on the back of Christophe Cozon. Sideways there, Martin Hawks as the cars come through, and although the track is watered where possible, it doesn't take long for it to dry out and it to become not wet gravel but very dusty gravel once again. Cozon under attack, being lent on a little bit, and through and past him there goes Steve Brown. The Bellaby run car of the former tarmac rally driver goes through and gains a place. Whoops, more mayhem. Dave Ward gets involved and finds a sideways Cozon across his path. Up front, David Bell is still looking good for a race win here. Drew Bellaby thinking points. Now what's going to happen on the Joker? There is David Bell. That puts Drew Bellaby ahead for the moment. Steve Brown charging along to try to catch up with Andy Hawks now, as there is the recovering Christophe Cozon as he goes through the hairpin and onto the gravel. So David Bell on that Joker has lost his race lead. What can he do to get it back? There is Steve Brown going through. And Brown turning his way on towards the Taylor chicane. Up front then, Drew Bellaby has the advantage. Is it enough? Can she hang on to the race lead? Kicks up the dust through Hanson's. Finds where it's slippy, where it's been watered. Now she will go for the Joker. That will give David Bell the lead once again. She hadn't built up enough of a gap, so David Bell goes through, takes back the race lead. There is Drew Bellaby. Can she hang on to second place? The answer should be yes. They're way, way clear of anybody else now. Lots of understeer there from Drew Bellaby as she comes back to the tarmac. But up front, David Bell is heading for a third win of the season. Onto the last lap, on board with Bellaby, through the chicane. She's working hard, no question, but just a touch too much time has been lost to the race leader. So David Bell looks set now to continue this 100% record of the season and make it 3 from 3 as Christoph Kozon, after a spin earlier, is battling back into contention here. Through the loose section they bounce, dust hanging in the air. The man with the best visibility is David Bell, and he's going to win yet again. He's going to underline why he is the champion. There is Drew Bellaby. Look, touch more understeer, back onto the tarmac. So David Bell wins here at Pembry. That's 3 out of 3, and it was really 1 at the start. He got a better getaway and took the advantage right from the start of the race. Another battle to be resolved is Andy Hawks versus Steve Brown. Andy Hawks just ahead here as they come up towards the line. Let's do the race result first of all. David Bell wins from Drew Bellaby. James Osborne third. In the Hawks battle, it's Martin from Andy. Steve Brown sixth, ahead of Dave Ward and Christoph Kozon. For the championship, David Bell is now well clear of Martin Hawks. Drew Bellaby is third, and then it's Andy Hawks with James Osborne up to fifth.